Okay. So full screen lang ako. Okay, so last time our discussion was centered on the z-test, and then we also have the discussed about how to estimate confidence interval for the estimate of the means, difference between the means. So this is the formula that we used. And I also told you to explore, or as your assignment, to determine what is our z alpha over 2 if we are going to use a 90%, 95% interval. So our z alpha over 2 is just 1.96. So where does this come from? Come from the normal distribution. Okay, such that the area here plus the area here must total to 0.05, because this can be written as 0.95, right? So basically we are using this interval as a range, okay, where we say that we are 95% confident that the true difference between the mean is between this interval, correct? So this area should be equal to 0.025, and this area is equal to 0.025. Okay, so your assignment was to determine what is alpha over 2 when the confidence interval is 90%. So we can write this as 0.10 over 2. Okay, because the alpha here, it's just 1 minus 0.90 or 0.10. So how do you find that? It's very easy. Just like what we did here, we just need to find the value such that the area of this plus the area of this is 0.10. Okay. So who can tell me now what is the value for z sub 0.10 divided by 2 or alpha divided by 2? You can chat me the answer.
Ano, sir? Ang sa 90% naman, no?
90%.
1.645.
1 point.
1.645.
Okay, good. So how did you find that using the?
Ano, sir? Kay, di ba, since 10% man siya, kay dapat hanapin yung value na 0.05
0 point
and 0.05
on
from
the
the
other side. Yeah.
right po.
Okay. So you just
Hinanap na. Tapos hinanap na yung table.
correct. So you just need to find the value here such that the area to the left, because the table in blue man is the area to the left, is just 0.95, correct? No? So this area. So if this is 0.95, then the area here must be 0.025. And that is the value. Correct, that's true, that's correct. Okay, so how about if we have 99%? Who can give me the value? If we have 99%, Yes. So what you need to do is using the same table, just need to find the value here such that it's 0, 0, 5. Okay. So someone, you can also chat me the answer if you are shy to speak. Okay, are you sure about that? 2575? Are you sure about that? No? So we can look at table together. So I'm going to share you the table. Okay. So this is the table. So we're looking for, since it's zero point 0.005, we're looking for 1 minus 0.005, which is 0.995. So where can we find 0.995? So it's actually somewhere here, you know, 0.949 and between 0.51. So 2.5 and 2.57 or 2.58. So you can either use, depending on the number that is closest. So, but they are actually close. So we can just maybe divide it by, get the average of the two. And that would be the area that we would need. Okay? So yeah, the answer is correct. So it's 2.56 or 7. Okay, so let's do a example for that. So now you know how this formula was obtained, okay? So this is not just an arbitrary number. It's actually based on the normal distribution. Okay, so let's erase that so that we'll have space to solve the problem. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Since we're looking here, so find the 95% confidence interval for the difference between the means in the leisure time example. So recall that the leisure time example is this. Okay? So all we need here is just to get the sample means, the difference between the sample means, the standard deviation. Okay, so let's get the sample mean. So we have here 39.6 and 35.4. Okay. And we have also the variance. Okay, and the two standard deviation, which is 6.3 and 5.3. So you have 6.3 and 5.8. Okay, and then n is of course what? 35. Because we have here 35 people. Okay, so we can say that this is n1 and this is equal to n2. Yes, so we have 39. So just use this, and of course our alpha as a z. I'll just write here 0.05 over 2 is 1.96. Okay, so we have now x minus x2. So 39.6 minus 35 point or 4.2. Okay. The standard error is just 6.3 square plus 5.8 square divided by 35, and then we get the square root. The square root plus 5.8. 1.447. Okay, so that is approximately. Now that we have this, now it's very easy. It's very easy to find the interval. So you just need to do this 4.2 plus minus, because this is now the range, 1.96 z and times 1.447. Okay, so let's try first to get the lower boundary. No? So 9.36. This is the lower boundary of our range. And then we also have the upper boundary, or 7. Okay? Naklaro na ba natin? So, you have here the 1.36 to 7.036. Okay? So this is actually the range on the standardized. So using this interval, we can actually see that that the range does not include the zero, okay? The zero value. It means that for 95% of the time, okay, that we construct that range, it will not include the zero. Remember, the null hypothesis states that there is no difference, or there is no that the two means are equal, or the difference is zero. So this provides us additional evidence that the mean is different, or the difference between the means is zero. You get what I mean? Now, if we're going to just estimate the actual difference, because here it's given in the standardized form. If we want to get the actual estimate, then we need to transform it. Okay, transform it into a form that is not different from 0. Okay, that is not standardized. So you know how to transform it if it's not standardized, right? So how do you transform that if it's not standardized? It's very simple. You actually just need to apply the formula. Okay, let me share my screen. Apply the formula. So if it's given by, if it's given by z is equal to x mean minus mu over this, then you just need to solve for x. Okay. Yeah, but this here you need to, of course, this now it represents no, this difference, this now, this is the difference. Okay, it's not the single mean but the difference. Okay, but usually in some applications this is enough, because what we need to find here is just whether the 0 is included in the interval or not. Okay, that's our main concern. Okay, any question before we proceed to our next lesson? Okay, I think there's no...
Sir, may question ako, sir.
Yes,
So,
tell me.
yung parang pang-check lang siya, sir, na kung may zero sa interval. If walang zero, meaning different populations talaga sila.
Correct. Hindi na-include, mas mataas yung, kumbaga, let's say that we have more confidence that the mean is different, the difference between the mean is not 0. Okay? That's one evidence that we can get. Kasi kung may 0 yan dyan, maaaring hindi talaga different from 0. But the difference is just due to sampling error. Yeah? Yep. Okay, wala na tayong questioning. Okay, so let's proceed now to our favorite test.